Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini and this is the Enchanted Planner. Today I am doing my health planner for the week of July 11th, and today's theme is a subscriber request. Dezilee had requested, good Lord, I can't speak today, an Eeyore spread a few weeks back. So I'm going to do an Eeyore spread. So I went onto Etsy and I grabbed some cute Eeyore images and I've printed them out and cut them out on label paper. But I think these are the ones we're going to play around with today. That's kind of the plan anyways. Now, because I need some other stuff, I've pulled out the blue functional florals and not those ones. I think we're going to go with, where are they? These ones, because those are a pretty good match. So that's our plan. That's our plan, people. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get these babies off the disc. Let's get these babies, excuse me, off of the discs. Oh, I have to fill in my breakfast from this morning. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And then the next thing we need to do is eliminate all of this stuff. So I'm using my Tombow correction tape, which is not cooperating very well today. Although I don't blame the tape. It is, it's user error. Sometimes I don't hold it at quite the right angle, so it's a little finicky. So we're going to eliminate that and that, get rid of that, and then, oh, I'm out. I'm out. I tell you, I'm out. Okay, I gotta grab another one. I'll be right back. Okay, we's back. I got a new one, but I'm getting down to my last one, so I'm gonna have to order them pretty soon, because this is one supply I go through quite a bit of because I use it so much. Okay. That one is recycling. Let's put that off to the side. Okay, so let's grab, I don't have any wax paper. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's grab just the regular old Reynolds wax paper. Nothing fancy. And let's hit those blue florals. Was it those ones? Those ones are kind of good too, but I don't think they're quite, man, now I'm stuck. Let's have a look. The darker ones actually are they're better, but do we want to go a bit lighter because he's so dark, or do we want to go, no, it's dark. Okay, our plan has changed. So at any rate, we're going to take these out of the book. Oops, that was my microphone cable. So let's first start with getting rid of this really annoying backing. So I don't have to fight with that while I'm doing this plan with me. Okay, now I want to have him popping up out here out of the side because I thought that was just uber cute. Oh, you know what we did forget? Dope. I forgot. I need to do something. This. So I'm going to pull out the days of the week. Now, do I want to go with clear? May as well. We seem to be on a roll with this. We'll pull out Monday. Am I out of Tuesdays? Oh no, they're there. They're just really hard to get off this backing. I probably say that every single week. If these weren't such a pain in the butt to remove the backing off of, I probably would to save myself the grief, but it would be a little bit of a nightmare. Okay, so Saturday, and we need a Sunday, and then we need numero, which is here somewhere. Now I just got to decide if I want larger numbers, smaller numbers. I've been kind of going with the larger ones because I kind of dig it. All right, so we need an 11, and oh my gosh, come on, you can do it. A 12, as I completely trash these stickers, trying to get them off of the damn backing. It's like folded underneath itself. Let's get it unfolded. I think that's it. If not, I'll just trim off the little piece. And let's get under the 13. And the 14. Oops. Struggle is real today, people. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 16 and 17. 16 and 17. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I've got to go find a pen, some kind of felt that's going to match this. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've gone through my stash of pens. I went into this big thing of dual tipped markers. They're probably about the best, I think. So I think we're going to go light. And these markers are a good buy. I'll link them down below. I did a comparison on test with them against Tombows. And really, for the price of them, they're not bad. They're not bad. Okay, this is going to be a bit trickier because it's a darker blue. I'm shaking too, which doesn't help, but it's the way you hold the pen, I find. That is how we make this roll. Okay, so let us start with Monday. And let me get my tweezers on this the right way. So how's it going out there, gang? It's Wednesday here, so I don't know whatever day that is. Wednesday the 6th, I think it is. Yeah, it's July the 6th today. It's been pretty quiet. I tackled cleaning my refrigerator yesterday, which my kid was like, what are you doing? I'm like, normally I do it and he's not here because he's like, he came downstairs and of course everything's out of the fridge and on the counters and I'm trying to get through everything as quickly as possible because you don't want things getting super warm or anything. My Tuesday went down kind of wonky, so I want to fix that. He comes downstairs and was like, what are you doing? Like, cleaning the refrigerator. These are the things that need to be done. I'm like, you can't, like, it gets gross, man. And I do mine on the regular too, so it doesn't get super gross. But even as regular as I do it, I'm like, how? Like, you know, you find spills down the back of the fridge. I'm like, how is this even possible? And then my other question too is I'm like, who is spilling stuff that is not wiping it up? This is my question. This is probably the proverbial question of all women everywhere is who is spilling stuff and not wiping it up properly? Like, I understand it when it's in like the back of the fridge or like running down the back of the fridge, like maybe they don't see it, but when it's on the shelves, I'm like, people, please. But I'm like, interesting. Somebody's not being a grown up. Probably my husband. Honestly, he's like, what? He's not here to defend himself, so I will just go with that's probably my husband. All right, so we have days. Now we need numeros. Now, do I want to put, I don't think I want to put, oh my gosh. I don't think I want to put, if I can get it off the paper. I don't think I want to put, I'm ripping the wax paper. I don't think I want to put ink behind these guys. We'll just leave them regular. Nice and simple as I, continue to fight with them to get them off the wax paper. This guy is kind of screwed from picking them up, so we're going to trim off that little bit because it will drive me crazy. So yeah, other than that, that Tuesday is still really whack, man. Yeah, my plan today is I've got to film this and then I've got more like this other cleaning stuff I want to do today. Today's task will be to attack my freezers because my freezers are kind of my freezers are kind of unorganized right now. I've got, as far as I'm concerned, I've got too many things in the inside, like in the refrigerator freezer, which is problematic because I really just like to keep like the bare necessities in there, like ice cubes and, butter and stuff like that we freeze. I don't like to keep a lot of meat in that inside freezer just because it takes up so much space. And we have a drawer freezer, like, the bottom of the fridge is a drawer, which is great. I don't mind it, but when you've got the sliding top basket and then you've got the deeper baskets on the bottom, it tends to fill up really quickly if people are just throwing everything but the kitchen sink in there. So I go in there to get like, you know, butter out, and I've got to hunt through like all this stuff just to get to the butter. And then the outside freezer is just because we've been sort of like buying meat when it's on sale and putting it in the freezer. I got to organize it better. And it's probably been a year since I've dunged out that outside freezer, because I did it last summer and then it needs to be done again. So that's my other plan too, is to pull everything out, get rid of stuff that's kind of, you know, been in the freezer for a year, you know, maybe they don't really get frostbite, but not frostbite. You know what I'm talking about? Frostbite, is that what it's called? Anyways, they get the ice crystals and stuff in them. And at that point I'm like, well, you know, you might not be such a great thing to keep. Plus we've got some berries out there that were given to me. And they're not that great. So I'm like, I don't know that I want to keep them because they're taking up valuable real estate in that outdoor freezer. And I'm like, and they're not really, because I remember before I froze them, I don't even know why I bothered to freeze them, to be honest with you, probably because I don't like waste, which is stupid because now I'm just going to end up wasting it anyways. All right, where's my little dude? My little dude. So I want to see if we can, unfortunately, these are paper though. So, or not paper, he's paper and this is clear, which might look a bit odd if I can position it properly maybe. Let's start with our little dude. Start with Eeyore. And of course, this is just label paper. Like I've got True Block because that's the only thing I have. You don't have to use True Block in order to print your own stickers. I don't want him to take up too much of Monday, but I do kind of want him coming in on an angle like that. Uber cute. Okay, so now if we can position this in such a way, it'll look like he's popping out of the flowers, right? Does it? Mostly. I should probably put these on label paper, but I think it'll be okay. We're just going to go with the fact that it's going to be okay. So we're going to trim this off, throw that over there, and then we're going to come in and we're going to eliminate this black line from under my pretty floral. So yeah, so as we're discussing, you know, just life in general, because it's been a while since we had good chit chat. I'm curious because if you guys have anything, like I love doing these subscriber requests when you come up with an idea and say, hey, can you do this? Love them. So if you have any ideas on things you would in particularly like to see, I would love to hear about them. Just saying, people. Now my question is, should I have done this bigger floral because of the amount of real estate it takes up versus that guy? So we're gonna play around here a bit. Let's de-stick this a bit first though. Okay. Will you lift without causing too much problem? Please. Gentle. Let's pray to the sticker gods. I mean, yeah, it's gonna bring up a bit of the white out, but because if we put this one down instead, that might fit better with that. Not really. Okay, so let's bring this guy up. He was also going to pick up correction tape, but actually he didn't pick up too bad. Not bad. Okay, so let's go back to our original plan. We're just going to do this in 2 sections. Okay, so that's number 1. And then we'll bring in number 2, which does not want to come up off of the backing. Okay, so we'll bring in this guy. These are pretty florals. There's a very similar set in one of the other books. They're just pink and blue. I can't remember which sticker book it's in though, but it is a very similar set. No. Not yet. I'm going to try and see if I can break up some of that. I'm not going to be able to break it up. I'm only going to be able to sort of layer different colors, but that's okay. We're just going to go with this. And of course we got to be careful we don't go too much into my boxes because I need them to write, especially down in these areas. So let's just eliminate these with some Uniball Signo. So yeah, so if you guys have any kind of like spread you would like to see, or any particular type of character or theme, or yeah, toss them in the comments, people. toss them in the comments. I will see what I can do. Because I love the challenge, and two, it's good for my creativity. It's good for my creativity because, I don't know, sometimes the Happy Planner books are just like, it's like, it doesn't matter what book you open, it's the same thing. So I find this stuff really fun when you guys ask me to do things like this. I love it. So absolutely, if you got any ideas, themes, characters, shoot them down below. I will get them onto the docket. All right, so let's throw this cutie down here. Isn't he adorable? He's adorable. Kind of looks a little weird with it going over clear stickers, but that's okay. It's all right. Great, let's trim off his little tiny bit here. Yeah, I find these spreads fun. They're fun for me. I really enjoy them. Okay, so now I had picked out, not that guy, this guy, sort of for this corner down here, but I'd like to see if we can't get some florals in here somehow as well. So before we get too excited here, I'm going to pop into this because this is movement. Dinner, not that one. I'm going to alternate them, sort of the opposite of what is at the top. And I don't do movement much on the weekends, so that kind of gives me a bit of an idea here. So this is, oops, that was a terrible bee. This is breakfast, and then lunch. Hang on, I can't, I'm having, I don't know if anybody else has this too, and it's not just Menno brain, but I find it's worse than Menno brain. If I'm talking and writing, I will end up writing out what I'm talking about. So bear with me for a second because I don't want to have to use a bunch of whiteout. Okay, and then we'll do the same over here. That Wednesday's crooked too, but you know what? I give up. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff today. Just going to let it roll. I'm going to be the duck. Dinner. Movement. And then we'll finish this guy off as well on this side. Yeah, okay, so weather here. Oh, Mother Nature is a mess. So we'll get like a couple of nice days and then it'll go to crap again. So like we had like a nice day yesterday and then it started out with rain this morning. Although, you know, this afternoon it's like cloudy with sunny periods, so it's not as bad, but I'm like, Mother Nature, stop messing with my mojo. And it's not like I want super hot temperatures. Don't get me wrong. I don't want like any high temperatures. I just would like, you know, mid 20 degrees, which I think is like 75 or whatever. And, you know, sunshine. I'd be good because it's been kind of gross and I haven't even been able really to work out in the garden projects that I wanted to work on, which kind of sucks. But I was almost going to say I was done with this page. I'm not. Yeah, so I mean, I haven't been able to create the back garden feature that I wanted to because the weather has not been on my side, which is, what are you going to do, right? I don't control the weather, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I do not. And then I was like seeing the news or whatever, and apparently Japan is having some unusual, unprecedented kind of heat wave over there. And I'm like, oh, so they've got the heat dome this year. Because we had it last year, the end of June. Like we had record-breaking temperatures here. Like it was like, you know, almost Arizona temperatures, like for a week. It was crazy. But, okay, hang on. Movement. And then this is sleep score. And then this one is skincare. And then these ones don't get anything. So the only thing I need to do is, I'm really trying to get on the vitamins thing, but I keep forgetting. What I need to do is buy another like pill case. Sleep score, hours of sleep. Because if they're all set out, I will remember them, but when they're not set out, I don't remember them. Some days I do, some days I don't. So you can't win. Okay, so we have all that filled in. So that gives me a bit of an idea on what I can do here. So I think we're going to take this big one, which means I've got to eliminate a bunch of lines. So let me get a feel for how much lines I have to eliminate. So basically all of that. Oh my gosh, let's put that back. Yeah, so basically all of this one. So yeah, her weather, and then they've got the heat dome or whatever. I don't know that it's a heat dome, but they're just having this really unusual heat wave over in Japan. I'm like, weather's funky. World is funky. Mother Nature's biting back, as she sometimes will. Okay. Let's get this guy out of the way. This guy is probably going to be covered by Eeyore, but just in case. Oh, I did that wrong. Are you guys dry? I'm like, oops, forgot something. So I have to try and do this without touching the already wet pen. I think it's dry now. There we go. A little bit better. Yeah, I think there's some unusual weather patterns in other places in the world too. I saw a news clip. I don't know if it was like super recent or if it was like within the last little bit, but apparently China had this huge windstorm, like really bad. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Okay, so let's throw this in like so maybe, and then put Eeyore on top. It's kind of cute. I can probably move it over a bit because I don't need all of that space. So we could probably bring it over like about there, but that means I got to white out more lines, but that's okay. I don't know. I'm trying to find the perfect placement here. Trying to find the perfect placement it's fun. I don't need a ton of room to write, but enough. There, I think that's our winner chicken dinner, but that also means that we now have another line to white out. So let's just do that, and then we're almost finito. We're almost finito. Thor: Love and Thunder comes out tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. It will be out by the time you guys see this. But yeah, let me know if you've been to see it, if you're planning on see it. I'm really curious. I love my marble. I love marble. I love my marble. I can't even say the word. I love my Marvel words. Oh, my words are hard. I love my Marvel movies. They're fun. Okay, so I think that is enough. Should probably do these side ones as well. Just a little snippet right under here where we're all crossing over. And I know this seems like a little extra, but I don't know. I just don't like the lines showing through the florals. It's just a cleaner look. Because really, these are like, I don't know, this is my creative outlet. So I like them to be pretty. Probably should do the top one too, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I just whited that out. I didn't need to. Okay, so let's get Eeyore's backing off. Well, this Eeyore's backing off. Come on. Come to mama. Oh, you're going to be difficult. Going to be difficult. Don't be difficult. Oh my Lord. Malanta. I have a little part. I can just slip this in here without stabbing myself would be good. No stabby. Okay. And then we're going to plunk him down like that. Super cute. And we'll clip that off. And put that off to the side here. Not that it's going to be useful for anything else, but can you go down, please? Just on the paper. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. It's cute. Super cute. Okay, there we go. That is my health spread for next week. And Eeyore, oh, he's going to be so much fun next week. So much fun. So again, I'm telling you guys, if you got any ideas or there's something you would love to see, chuck it in the comments because I am totally down to clown, man. Love the challenge, and it's a great creative outlet for me. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you're new around here, please drop us a comment down below, letting us know you're new so we can formally welcome you to our wonderful community. That's a wrap, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.